followers on YouTube to explain how I go about hitting shots from 30 to 60 yards. Now what I want to explain is the technique I use, and I typically hit 3 different shots. So I've got a high shot that I'll hit from that range, a medium shot, and a low shot. I tend to favor the medium shot, but I'll hit all 3 depending on where the flag is and what the scenario is. Okay, now for me the big key to how we hit a wedge shot is it's controlled mainly by my upper body turning. So I want to feel like there's not a lot of lag. The swing is more controlled by my big muscles turning. Okay? So first thing to go through is my setup for how I go about hitting these shots. First, I like to set up with my feet. You can see they're relatively close together. Because I'm not trying to make a lot of speed, I want to create a very stable center. So my body is just turning around a stable center. If I get wider, the tendency is to have a little bit more motion side to side. So I like a real narrow stance and a real stable center. Next, when I move the club, I don't want to create a ton of wrist hinge. So I want to feel like my swing is real wide. Okay? And what I'm looking for is, as the club swings down, I want the club to more or less come back and line up at me. So I don't want a lot of shaft lean on these shots. You'll get plenty of spin without leaning the shaft real forward. If you do, you're going to have a tendency to dig. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple shots I'm going to hit. So I'll start off with the low one. And the way I go about hitting a low one is my backswing will be a little shorter, and I'll turn through a little quicker, and my follow through will be a little shorter. So it'll look something like this to hit the low one. Yeah, that was a pretty good shot. To hit the medium one, I feel like my body's turning a little farther, and the club is just moving in sync with my rotation. So I'm just turning back and turning through. And so this will be the medium shot. And now to hit the high one, the feel is like the club actually swings past my body. So I feel like the club head swings a little freer. That's going to let that, and it's a little bigger motion, so bigger and slower. To hit it higher, I feel like it's bigger and slower. And that was a nice high one. Again, to summarize, the way I feel like I hit these is it's the rotation of my upper body. I feel like I'm just turning back and turning through. Back, through. To hit it low, it's a shorter, quicker motion. To hit it medium, the club is moving right in sync with me. It's a little bigger than the low one. And to hit it high, I feel like it's a big, slow one where the club head actually swings past me.